Here we are at the Flying Can Ranch at Cedar Creek Lake, Texas. And man, it is smoking. You know, we've been about 100 something today, and it looks like this weekend is going to be 100 something. So, it is what it is. But I've been off the grid for a little while. I've been very, very busy. Got a lot of things going on. I got several projects and air guns going on. But I got something in there today, and I want to share it with you. I had one of these a long, like probably 40 years ago, no joke. And it is this guy here now. There it is. We'll stand back a little bit. This did not come with this scope. I put that on there. I've been experimenting. We'll come down the line. And it's a little undercocker, as you can see. We can flip it around, pretty much the same story. We'll drive down the line, and there you go. So, what do we got? Well, I can't find a name on this. They called it a ECB1 or something. I bought it off of eBay, actually. Brand new, it was. And not a lot of specs on it, so I can tell you that I know the overall gun is right at 40 inches length, and the barrel is just shy of 15 inches. So you got that. You do have an all metal, almost like an AK-47 sight on there, that you can turn that little wheel and raise it up and down, for your elevation, and you can adjust it left or right for your windage. And then, of course, it is not fiber optic, as you can see, and it's got a nice all metal hooded front sight. And one thing I want to say right up front, if you buy one, there's no safety on it. It is what it is. There's just no safety on it. So I discussed another rifle, pistol that I had at that time, and you could have found these all over the gun shows for like, I don't know, $25, $30, whatever. And I have a break barrel version. It hits, but it's not as. Now they tell you on this one here, if I remember right, it was like 600 feet or 650 feet per second. Okay, so again, it's got a dovetail thing there for mounting your scope. This isn't rubberized. It's an all wood stock. They just put this stippling right here in this little grooved in area right here for your fingers, and no frill situation whatsoever. And so when you get a hold of it, you can just break that loose and bring it down. Hopefully you can see this. There's a little loading port. I got that scope kind of the way where you kind of just feed one BB at a time in, and that's how it works, and then it just flips back in place. So I want to share this with you because I've had some really surprising results. I'll show you on the first day I got it with open sights. I mean 65 feet off, but it was punching right into that, so I got a pretty good pattern, and it was coming right back out. So, that was kind of impressive for me anyway, because I only gave I just got crazy and ordered it. I think it was 69 bucks, and I don't think I paid any shipping on it. They got to me pretty quick from a company called Square Deal. You can find them on eBay if you look up air rifles. And again, I had one of these long time ago, but I couldn't really remember how it performed. I remember a friend of mine bought, I don't know, 8 or 9 of the different ones in one gun show, because they were a cheap thing that he could give to the nephews or whatever for Christmas or birthdays, and you get away with it. But that was, like I said, 30 years ago. I gave 69 for this one. I was very impressed at 65 feet what it would do, and I've discovered something else. But we'll go over that in the shooting video. Just want to share it with you. It's a very cheap alternative. I think there was a company called Norinco or I've heard there's another company around called Snow Peak. They kind of put something out a little bit like it. Pistols and rifles. They're just a Chinese manufacturer. I think if you wanted to get into break barrel and didn't have a lot of money, this might be the way to go. You know, I bought this one at 22 caliber. You can get it 177. Now, I know that you can get a couple of Crosman break barrels for maybe just a tad more. If you get them on sale, you can kind of match it every now and then. But for the beginning guy, or, you know, somebody that just wants, maybe you're already in their guns, got some PCP, but you want something you can maybe just throw in a cheap gun case and put behind the seat of the truck and, you know, knock off a varmint or something, I think it'd probably do it. But we'll talk about that later. But I did want to share that with you. I went ahead and dropped one of my infamous Winchester scopes on it. You know, they're reasonably priced. Been playing with it, and I've only had it a couple of days now. Just having a little bit of fun, and hopefully today I'll be able to put together a shooting video. I've got a variety of things I need to do. I got to finish weed eating the front yard and clean the kitchen up and on and on and on. But let me get cooled off. Let me get the phone charged up, and then we'll probably go for it. Okay? So want to share it with you. It's been a lot of fun. I was very surprised at what it was doing. Even more surprised now. Again, we'll get to that in shooting video. But there you go, the little Chinese underlever 22 caliber pellet rifle. So we will put some things together, get a thing going, and that's how we do it at Flying Can Ranch. I apologize for flying off grid. It's just been, everything's very, very hectic. I've got a Crosman 150 I've been wanting to review. I might have another thing coming in here shortly. I dug me up a Crosman, I believe it was Crosman, I don't remember, I got somebody, I forgot. I believe it was 22 pump, got a pretty good deal. It's hitting pretty good, so, and we'll get to all those time goes on, but that's how we do it at Flying Can Ranch, and we will catch you later.